Greetings, YouTube. Happy Monday. Happy July 1st. Where the heck did June go? Am I right? We are just 3 days away from July 4th, but of course, it is the start of a new month. And some people have said, Prof, do you think that Kabam's not going to do monthly cards since July 4th is coming around? Are you kidding me? Of course they're going to do monthly cards. They're not going to miss out on an opportunity to take your money, ever. So, it is with that belief that we look at this month's daily cards, which include a handful of signature stone options, which was my prediction to anyone who would listen. Because you see, as great as July 4th is, those deals never have 6 stones. So, Kabam uses the opportunity on the first day of July to give you what you're missing for your roster, collection, inventory, etc. So we're going to grade all of these signature stone daily cards and talk about maybe what their value should be or what would improve them. So, $5, 3-star Awakening Gem, generic. Now, of course, you could get this in the daily/seasonal Summon Appreciation Calendar eventually, as can you get a 4-star generic. Really wish we could get a 5-star generic, but of course, that is not the world we live in. And 2 3-star 6-stone crystals per day. Now, the crystals are pathetic. Why would you pay $5 for an Awakening Gem and then not have the opportunity to put any 6 stones into that champion? This thing should be either 99 cents or it should have 2 generic 6 stones per day at minimum. Keep in mind, $5 is the price we've seen in the past in Marvel Contest of Champions for a max SIG stone for any 3-star to automatically go to SIG 99. So, because of that, I'm going to say this offer is a D- if you just started the game and you really need an Awakening Gem. I suppose it's not the worst value we've seen, but the Signature Stone Crystals is a laughingstock. Now, we jump from $5 to $30, and you get the 4-star generic Awakening Gem. Now, because this is in the $30 bundle, my guess is it's not going to reappear on July 4th. This is the standard price we have seen for this gem, which, by the way, used to cost $100 if you were lucky just a few years ago. So the price really has come down. And you get 20 generic 6 stones, not too bad. And that's it, along with 4-star signature stone crystals, 2 per day. Y'all, for this price, we have seen 5-star signature stones included with the rest of the bundle. They have taken those out and made this strictly a 4-star signature stone card, and that is a step back from what we've seen in these kind of bundles. I know it might sound like I'm being negative, but I'm just comparing past to present value, and these first 2 deals have really taken a step back. Hopefully that is not a sign of things to come on July 4th. So I'm going to give this a D as well. For $30, there should be some 5-star, at least 5-star signature stone crystals. Nevertheless, a chance for 5-star generics, or this should be $19.99. It is priced $10 too high at minimum, given the lack of value versus the past months that we have seen in the contest for similar deals. Now let's go to the top one, which jumps from $30 to $50. This is the 5-star signature stone card. It gets you 1 plus 2, which is the first time we have seen that. 1 plus 2 5-star 6 stone per day. So that is a total of 60 SIGs when you consider that you get 30 of them. And then you also get the 5-star enhancement crystal, which is a huge gamble, and 200,000 gold. Now here's the deal, YouTube. Even though the 6 stones are awesome because they were the plus 2, not the plus 1, this thing is a straight-up gamble because a 5-star Awakening Gem usually costs about $50. So you're paying the same price as what you would to get a guaranteed 5-star Awakening Gem class-based crystal to get a 20% chance at some class, or really the main draw for me is that they got smart and see so many people filed help tickets because the first time they put out this trash, it was a plus, 80 of the 5-star class signature stones, the individual ones. And so many people's inventory overflowed. And that included people who didn't even have a single champion of that class that they could use them on because they didn't have a single champion of that class awakened. So Kabam, for some people, not for me because I tried it did not work, actually converted them into the +5s so that their inventory wasn't overflowed. Now they're smart. They changed that entire structure of the 5-star enhancement crystal and they made them all +5s, so it's pretty much impossible. I don't think anybody could have 100 of those +5s of that class. But let's just say you get the 6 stones, right? Are, 140 signature stones plus some gold worth $50? I mean, I guess for some people, depending on the class, they could really help. But at the same time, it's too much of a gamble to be priced that high. Just remember, $50 in 3 days is going to get you the Black Panther's treasure amount of units, and I will do a prediction video of what A-graded videos will have to look like, or A-graded deals, I should say. But that should get you a 5-star crystal, maybe a tier 2 alpha, and 1,450 units for the same price that you're gambling on a 5-star awakening gem. I do think I am somewhat tempted to get this just because I can max out my Captain America Infinity War by the end of the month, which is awesome. And also, who knows, maybe I'll get lucky on the 5-star enhancement crystal. But the guaranteed value is the 6 stones. And really, for this price, they should have given you 50 of them, not 30 of them. And yet, at least it's a +2. At least you have 60 total 6 stones over the course of 30 days, and they're generics. They're not crystal-based. But this 5-star enhancement crystal, it's just too much of a gamble for the average summoner. For that price, it needs to be a guaranteed 5-star class-based awakening gem, or the price needs to come down, ideally, to $29.99. That would be the perfect price for this. If the left side was the right side's price, I would be giving this at least a B+, but of course it is $49.99, and if you're in countries like Canada, it's way higher than that when you do the conversion rates. So what do you think of these deals? Are you just going to save your money for July 4th? For most people, that's what I would suggest. I still think I'm going to probably snatch this up just for my Captain America Infinity War, but I get that I'm snatching up what's at best like a C+ to B- value. It's just average. And if you get a 5-star enhancement crystal and you pull that Dream Awakening gem, then it's a better deal. But the gamble is too high, especially because this crystal has a tendency to give you the same class that you don't need, and then you just get so many more SIGs of that class. So what do you think of these deals? Overall, I think this is pretty much the biggest letdown we've seen of monthly calendars since we started in 2019. But I will say sometimes Kabam likes to give you underwhelming offers to make their next offers look even better, and I predict that will happen in 3 days. Also, keep in mind, I am going to post today a new video to give people who are trying to make that last push before July 4th tips on the 4-star champs that they can use to beat the collector. So stay tuned for that, and otherwise, have a great day, YouTube. Thanks for watching.